Street Fighter 2 Special Champion Edition on the Sega Genesis Mini. Honda versus Vega. We're going to finish up this video, don't worry. Penultimate difficulty level, 6-button controller, which is why I can pause this game. Ready to go. Yeah, I got this. He also has 100 hand slaps if you need them. But he has lots of counters to Vega because of that torpedo of his. You're gonna have to do a invincible. You gotta do a weak headbutt. See, like that. Whoops. Of course, he blocked it on the landing. Yeah, see, that's how you get him. You can torpedo him through those slides. Got him. I got him on time. Keep away, son. That's what happens when you grab that fence. Who's the character who can't counter the fence? I forget. Was it Dalsim? Who didn't have a counter for that fence? Well, maybe he could teleport, I think. That's probably another issue. But that invincible, that weak headbutt that I have, that weak torpedo, is how you counter those. Because you can't throw you or slash you when you're in the invincibility frames of that wind-up. See? So even if he somehow gets through it, he's gonna have to block as soon as he lands. And then as soon as he turns around, you can kind of hit him with a 100-hand slap. I want to say he can use that rolling claw against your headbutt too. Whoops. See? Beat him on time again. Is the clock running a lot faster? It feels like it's running a lot faster than it should. I beat him on 2 timeouts. Not complaining. I'm gonna get through this entire game with E-Honda. I literally haven't played this game in like 15 years. Well, I played the Super NES version, but that doesn't count. Street Fighter 2. Okay, his standing sweeps work, his jump kicks work. Whoop! Of course, you have to get around that. Yeah, he'll mix it up. He'll mix up the fast and the slow, just like Ryu. And you can't really get behind him. But the headbutts will get you over the low fireballs. They just can't help you with the high fireballs, really. But if he goes low, you can go medium. Whoops. Yeah, I should have hit him. I can't hit him with a standing sweep. Because he sits there playing footsie with that standing roundhouse kick of his. He just sits there preventing you from jumping, I guess. But against, remember, E-Honda doesn't have any, like, long-distance sweeps. Like, Guile has, like, a crouching sweep that hits at a long range, which helps against Sagat. But his long-range sweep is a standing sweep, not a crouching sweep. Ha! Whoops, he got me. I got 2 cheap hits on him that time. Whoop! Should have blocked that. Whoop! See, if you jump from far enough away, you can kind of avoid the tiger punches. So if you're far enough away, you can land a jump kick pretty far enough away from him that I think you can kick him out of those tiger punches. Yeah, you can kick me out of those 100 hand slaps, those jump kicks. Oh, see? I try to do those corner traps. So if I do a jumping punch at all, I try to do a follow-up. So it usually works. You know that. What do the pros call it? With punish. That got me. Recovered out of that pretty quickly. Gotcha. Yeah, see, that was a terrible move. With my fat butt wide open for that uppercut. I was trying to do a 100 hand slap when I landed, but you know, like I jumped towards him and I mashed on the punch button so that I can do a 100 hand slap when I land, but left my fat butt wide open for that. Just a big fat juicy target for that uppercut. So I was doing reasonably well up until that point because I got him on the throw. That see. Kicked me out of it. And he got behind me, so it just didn't work out. Whoop! I tried to do the headbutt out of that. I tried to do the headbutt over those. It was probably too slow anyway. He can throw uppercuts against those torpedoes, so fair warning. And again, you can't torpedo through the high fireballs. Not stunned yet. Yeah, he's stunned. Should have thrown him. The sneaky recovery. The sneaky stun recovery throw. Love it. Totally part of the plan. Whoops. Should not have kicked him out of that. See, he didn't want to get too close to me. Yeah, that's how you do it. Yeah, so you got to do a follow-up after the jump-in attack. So. Yeah, so I did, but I didn't think I'd be able to get a 100 hand slap off, so I decided to just do a regular crouching punch on the landing. If I'm really good, I can do a 3-hit combo out of it. But I haven't mastered the timing on those 3-hit combos. But doing another hit after you land from a jump-in attack is always good. Whoops. God, crap. Can't kick him out of that. There you go. Not good. God, should have knocked him down. So that's the problem. If you do the 100 hand slap, you're not going to knock him down. But if you do the crouching punch, you can. So that buys you some time. Got him. Ah, crap. I knew he was going to throw that. That, too far away. That's how you do it. And then you mix in a torpedo in the landings. So stuff like that. You can mix it up. It's not so bad. But I think this guy might be harder than Bison. If you're playing as E-Honda. I have to throw one of these torpedoes. If he jump kicks me, I gotta torpedo him. There you go. There it is. Throw him. Corner trap. Yes! That's how you do that. So I got 2 hits off him, but the corner trap kept him throwing any fireballs. So, see? Old school. Old school E-Honda strategy. Some 90s flashbacks for you. Here we go. Invincible headbutts. Gotta do invincible headbutts. Those weak torpedoes. That's how you counter those head stomps he does. Broke out of that. It's also how you counter his scissor kicks. So gotta be a charge character against Bison. These torpedoes will keep you alive, or at least it'll give you a little bit of mobility that you gotta have. That's it. Gotta have mobility. I mean, you can try and play a keep away game, but I just think it's easier to just turtle a bit. Do those weak headbutts, those weak torpedoes. Like, yeah, do weak torpedoes. So if he does that, you could counter them. Because remember, the wind up on that weak torpedo gives you some invincibility that you need. Some temporary invincibility. Sometimes just doing those fast headbutts get you what you need. Yeah, that's how you counter those flaming torpedoes. Gotta do your invincible headbutts. Gotta do your slow headbutts. Like that. That's how you counter those. Whoops, missed that time. Should have done the 100 hand slap on the other side, but I beat him. Barely. Last hit. Alright, kids, this is it. Let's do this. Crap! This is not good. 2 stuns. 2 stuns is not good. 2 stuns in 1 round is never good. Wow. And yes, that victory pose he does, it looks like he has a puma on his chest, I understand. It's an old school optical illusion I always used to see. I don't think it was intentional, but I like the idea of it anyway. I mean, maybe it... Whoop, got him. You can use weak torpedoes to get through his kicks, like his regular kicks too. His regular kicks and punches. Don't let him throw you. He will sneak up on you and throw you. He's that fast. Got over me. Whoops. Corner trapped. So what is it? You can use weak headbutts to counter his flaming torpedoes and his scissor kicks. And his regular kicks. And his head stomps. So just abuse him. And you might be able to get him when he wakes up. Like that. So again, that mobility helps you. Of course, he can also jump over you, so there's also that. Got him on the other side. Hunter hand slap on the other side. Took him out. So again, he'll use a flaming torpedo through you. So you can either hit him with a 100 hand slap when he gets to the other side of you, or just throw him, you know. I guess the students were following him to Thailand. Fine. So he's always been very reliable. It just takes a bit of practice to learn like the range on his attacks. But I remember, I think it was Game Pro. I had that little strategy guide that I used. It's like, yeah, if you do those little if you do the torpedo with the weak punch button, that's usually all you need, because it gives you a lot of invincibility you wouldn't otherwise have. And that's how you counter people. Because E Honda does have mobility, but he's still vulnerable when he's in torpedo form. So if you only use it, if you use it as a counter, it really opens up E Honda's ability to. It really opens up his offensive game, because it means he can counter people who are too fast for him otherwise. Yamamoto worked on that Mega Man X, didn't he? Wait, where's Yoko? I thought Yoko worked on this music. Well, she did. She worked on the Blanca music. Maybe not in this game. She probably worked on the arcade game. Yeah, Yoko Shimomura. Yeah, she did Blanca's theme, Dulcine's theme, and I think one other song. Red Bull did an interview with her, I want to say. I want to say the matchups were different in the Super NES version. Yeah, it was like I think it was Zangief versus Dulcine. Yeah, they mixed. Oh, that's right, because you couldn't play as the bosses in the Super NES version. Yeah, that was the thing. Scroll design. Never does scroll design. What does that even mean? But yeah, in the Super NES version, you couldn't see the bosses, so that makes sense. Professor F. Not X, but F. So Yoko Shimomura didn't. I guess Yoko Shimomura didn't do any of the music here. I guess her arcade music was remixed for this Genesis game. Capcom All Staff. And you. Yes, you. Well, thank you for watching. But I'll do some epilogue stuff. Excuse me. I told you, Chun-Li and Honda. They're my mains. Ha! That's what's up. 8 continues, though. It was weird, I had to press it twice. So you have Hyper. 4 stars on that. So group battle, actually not group, so here's an example, like I said. In versus battle, you can't fight against an AI opponent. Sad, really. So let's say there was an elimination. Number of characters, 1. Not that useful. So press the mode button to go back to reset. Probably should have saved the ending, that's okay. I already know Honda's endings. I didn't need to do a save state during that. Battle. So again, can't choose an AI opponent, and that's disappointing. So in the Super NES version, if I held down the start button, if I held down the select button when I press start, I'd be able to select an AI opponent. But apparently I can't do that here, as you would expect. Okay, I can't move. There we go. What stage did I want? Probably Vega stage. Yeah, Vega stage. There we go. Nope. Can't choose an AI opponent. Wrong stage, anyway. So we'll come back and play some Streets of Rage 2.